Hey guys, and welcome back to the third out of 4 recipes teaching you how to make rice. If you're new here, you can call me Serene. And in honor of Caribbean Heritage Month, I am teaching you guys 4 different ways that you can make rice because it is the most commonly eaten food in a Haitian household. If you haven't made any of these recipes yet, I definitely recommend that you tune down to the links below so you can teach yourself how to make the most wonderful rice recipes possible. And today for our rice recipes, we're gonna make what is called Maggi Djon Djon, which kind of translates to black rice, but I guess the proper term would probably be mushroom rice. But unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on the mushrooms that is used for this rice. So what I'm gonna do is use an alternative, which is gonna be this right here, which is basically a Maggi cube, but it is black and it's going to add that flavor and the coloring that's gonna make the rice black. This is what it looks like. And it's going to have the same effect that the mushroom would have on the rice when we mix it together. So let's get started. Of course, the first thing that we're gonna need is the rice. And for this one, I am going to be using basmati rice as opposed to white rice. Shout out to my aunt for getting me this. But you can definitely use white rice if that's what you have. I'm gonna use 1 cup just like the other recipes. Oopsies. And if you want, you can double, triple, quadruple this recipe and use it however you need to make your food. So I have my pot. I'm gonna put that on the stove on medium heat and wait until it completely dries so that I can add my oil. And these are all of my ingredients right here. We have the chicken bouillon, coconut milk, sunflower oil, but you can use whatever oil you have. The black Maggi, of course, Haitian épices, which you can substitute for any green seasoning that you have or skip it. Black pepper, salt, garlic, butter, and thyme. So the pot is hot, and so we're gonna add in the oil, about a tablespoon, and then the Haitian épices. And then the black Maggi. I'm gonna use only half of this because I'm only doing 1 cup of rice. You're gonna wanna mix that in really well and make sure that it melts completely so there's no chunk of it in one specific area of the rice. Now we're adding in our coconut milk. I'm just doing 1 cup of this and 1 cup of water. You're gonna wanna mix this really well, once again, so there are no clumps of the black Maggi anywhere in the rice. You want this to be evenly spread out. Then we're gonna season this a little bit more using just a little bit of salt, black pepper, the Maggi or chicken bouillon, whatever, butter, some minced garlic. I used 2 cloves. Mix that in, and you'll see that the color starts changing once the black Maggi starts to completely melt and mix. And of course, you know, we gotta taste this and make sure that everything's flavorful. So make sure you do the same. Cover, start washing your rice so it can be ready by the time the water starts to set for boiling. And we'll add in the rice, of course. Mix that in 1 time and add in a little bit of thyme. If you don't already know, the next step in making the rice is gonna be to just leave it alone, let it boil for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on how much you're making, and then uncovering it, seeing how it cooks, and reducing the heat just to let it simmer for a little bit longer, and then we're done. So we're gonna leave it alone right now and check in 15 to 20 minutes. All right, it's been about 15 minutes, I think. Honestly, I'm not keeping track, but this is it for mixing. The color is very even all throughout the whole thing, and this is exactly what we want. This is beautiful color. It is evenly spread, and the rice is almost finished cooking. So we're gonna lower that heat, medium low, and then we're gonna cover it back up Let it finish cooking for about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be done. Rice is finished. All I gotta do is remove the thyme, and it's ready to be served. This is it. Our Maggi Djon Djon, or black rice, or mushroom rice, I guess. If you try any of these recipes, make sure you let me know in the comments below, and let me know how much you like them, because I know they're full of flavor and they're just so good. Now, can you guess what the next recipe is gonna be? I bet you can't. Comment down below and let me know what you think it's gonna be, and subscribe so you can stay tuned and see when that recipe drops. Until next time, bye.